All right. So, SVM Dehradun, anybody and everybody else, please switch on your videos. Namaskar, beta. Namaskar. How are you doing? What is there to laugh at? Should I not ask your well-being? Chaliye, let's get ready for mantra chanting first, everybody. Let's get ready for mantra chanting. Siddhi, Ridham, Mishika. Bhavini. Sit straight. Remove your spectacles. Come faster. Get ready for mantra. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and release. Once again, take a deep breath in and release. Once again, take a deep breath in and release. Now we will get ready for mantra. Om Dev Shanti Antariksham Shanti Prithvi Shantirape Shantiroshadayah Shanti Vanaspatayah Shanti Rishve Deva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvam Shanti Sama Shanti Redhi Om Shanti 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 Om. Now you can rub your palms and place it on your eyes. And as and when you feel comfortable, you can open your eyes. Namaskar, everyone. Yavni is also here.
Namaskaram, ma'am.
Namaskar, Vijay. What happened yesterday, Panav? Why you were absent? I know. Okay, you could have attended online class in that case. There are options available in case you really want to do something. Just give me a moment.
Namaskar, ma'am.
Okay, everyone, we'll start with our usual reading, that is The Alchemist. And yesterday we have read a lot about Santiago, how he has met with certain challenges, and now he's seeking help of Urim and Thummim because he's in a confusion state whether he's going the right way to find his treasure or not. Okay. Today I want Mishika to read it.
Okay, ma'am.
So, Mishika, you can start from here.
They are called Urim and Thummim, and they can help you to read the omens. The boy put the stones back in the pouch and decided to do an experiment. The old man had said to ask very clear questions, and to do that, the
I
boy.
think we have. Wait. This is pretty late. Pretty earlier one. The start. Okay, start from here. Start from here.
Okay. An omen. The boy smiled to himself. He picked up the two stones and put them back in his pouch. He didn't consider mending the hole. The stones could fall through any time they wanted. He had learned that they were that there were certain things one shouldn't ask about, so as not to flee from one's own destiny. I promised that I would make my own decisions, he said to himself. But the stones had told him that the old man was still with him, and that made him feel more confident. He looked around at the empty plaza again, feeling less desperate than before. This wasn't a strange place, it was a new one. After all, what he had always wanted was just that, to know new places. Even he got even if he never got to the pyramids, he had already traveled farther than any shepherd he knew. Oh, if they only knew how different things are just 2 hours by ship from where they are, he thought. Although his new world at the moment was just an empty marketplace, he had already seen it when it was teeming with life, and he would never forget it. He remembered this word. It hurt him bad a little to think, but a bit to think about it. But he had never seen one like it before. As he mused about these things, he realized that he had to choose between thinking of himself as the poor victim of a thief and as an adventurer in quest of his treasure. I am an adventurer looking for treasure, he said to himself.
So sorry, it took me some time. Okay, Mishika, where were we?
Mama, I have finished reading this page.
Okay. Actually, I was not connected to it, so I just want you to read a little bit from here.
Okay, ma'am. Oh, if they only knew how different things are just 2 hours by ship from where they are, he thought. Although his new world at the moment was just an empty marketplace, he had already seen it when it was teeming with life, and he would never forget it. He remembered the sword. It hurt him a bit to think about it, but he had never seen one like it before. As he mused about these things, he realized that he had to choose between thinking of himself as the poor victim of a thief and as an adventurer in the quest of his treasure. I am an adventurer looking for treasure, he said to himself. He was shaking he was shaken to wakefulness by someone. He had fallen asleep in the middle of the marketplace, and life in the plaza was about to resume. Looking around, he saw his sheep and then realized that he was in a new world. But instead of being saddened, he was happy. He no longer had to seek out food and water for the sheep. He could go in search of his treasure instead. He had not a cent in his pocket, but he had faith. He had decided the night before that he would be as much an adventurer as the ones he admired in books. He
Right.
walked.
On one side, he was, having this new world in his mind. Okay, and he's a little bit, fearful from inside that what he's going to do, in future. But then he also recapitulates that. He has the power of the old king still with him, and he has to take decision on his own. So he's, one side, very confident that he has to look for the treasure alone by himself, and on the other side he's very uncertain of what he is going to do next. Continue.
He walked slowly through the market. The merchants were assembling their stalls, and the boy helped a candy seller to do his. The candy seller had a smile on his face. He was happy, aware of what his life was about, and ready to begin a day's work. His smile reminded the boy of the old man, the mysterious old king he had met. This candy merchant isn't making candy so that later he can travel or marry a shopkeeper's daughter. He is doing it because it's what he wants to do, thought the boy. He realized that he could do the same thing the old man had done, or sense whatever a person was near to or far from his destiny, just by looking at them. It's easy, and yet I have never done it before, he thought. When the stall was assembled, the candy seller offered the boy the first sweet he had made for the day. The boy thanked him, ate it, and went on his way. When he had gone only a short distance, he realized that while they were erecting the stall, one of them had spoken Arabic and the other Spanish, and they had understood each other very perfectly well. There must be a language that doesn't depend on words, the boy thought. I have already had that experience with my sheep, and now it's happening with people. He was learning a lot of new things. Some of them were things that he had already experienced and weren't really new, but that he had never. Mom, what is the word? Perceived, like
It is perceived, not before, not thought before.
not perceived before. And he hadn't perceived them because he had become
Accustomed.
accustomed to them. He realized, if I can learn to understand this language without words, I can learn to understand the world.
Right. So we will end here only. This entire episode is basically now trying to make him more mature, make him more observant of people around him, surroundings around him, and what he can learn from those surroundings. Currently, the task is to learn the language, because he told himself that one of the difficult thing, of the new world is to learn its language. And now when he see the candy seller and a boy, talking to each other or understanding each other without a common language, then he understood that there is a possibility that world can speak in a common language, despite whether you are a Spanish or an Arabic or Indian or any other language speaking personality. So he is now trying to build that base of understanding each other. So we stopped here only, and now we will move to our podcast development. Yesterday, I told you that you have to develop an introduction for your podcast and an ending of your podcast, which will remain same throughout the episodes which you have planned for. So today, I want to see your planning. Okay. So how are you going to present it to me? Everybody, just understand this thing. So, for example, hi everyone, I am Bhavna Kapoor and I am going to tell about my podcast planning. So, the title of my podcast is ABC. Its purpose is to enlighten the kids to learn or to understand the stories from the basics, or it is meant for only teens and children. Nextly, I have planned only 5 episodes or 3 episodes for my podcast. This podcast will be launched every week. So, one story every week you will get to see. Now, this was just the layout of how I'm going to present, and now the introduction part. Okay, so howsoever I have planned to start every story, okay, there has to be a certain fixed statement or a fixed tagline for the story starting, and fixed ending for the story starting. It can be 15 to 30 seconds long, not more than that. Or Also, you have to decide the general length of my podcast will be 10 minutes, 6 minutes to 10 minutes. Okay, this is just I'm saying for the sample purpose sake, but you people have to decide what is the timing. Please do not elongate your podcast timing to more than 5 minutes. It will be too long for us to see it over here. So just plan that your podcast should end within 5 minutes time. Yes, Rhythm.
Ma'am, I want to ask like that. You have said that we will tell about our topics, and in that I would tell about the yesterday I have given tell about my topic, that is understanding for of parents about children, or I will tell that my topic will be about social issues.
Rhythm, I yesterday the topic you have, whatever topic you have told, I think you have talked about social issues. You have talked about the teenage issues or something like that. So these three topics you will be covering, okay, under which you will be giving some knowledge sharing to the teenagers. So it will be a solo speaking, or it can be an interview speaking. That depends upon you, okay, how you want to carry it forward.
Ma'am, can I tell it in you have yesterday told us that we can tell it about as our experience as well.
Yes, yes, you can tell a narrative
Okay,
sense.
ma'am.
Called as narrative telling. Okay, right. Okay. Anybody else who has any question, any doubt? Otherwise, we will begin with our presentation in 2 minutes' time, in which you will be telling me about the layout of your podcast and the introduction and the ending of your podcast. SVM students, have you got the fair idea of what you are supposed to do?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you got the fair idea of what we are supposed to do for this task?
Yes, ma'am.
So everybody is preparing the lines of introduction for your podcast.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. And the name of the podcast should also be there.
Ma'am,
But
like yesterday,
yes, Mishika.
ma'am, like yesterday you told us to create a logo of also.
Yes, you can. I forgot to ask for it. Have you created logos as well?
Ma'am, yesterday I did not get time, but I will make it today.
Okay. Siddhi, Ganika, Ridyanshi, Vansh, Mishika, switch on your videos also. Yeah, please shift.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, better.
Ma'am, like yesterday you have told me to change my channel name, so I have just changed from the challenges to ill.
It's okay. When you will present it, then only I'll ask you, no? Just keep on doing your work. Right now, you are not going to do any podcast. You are just giving the layout. Remember, everybody. You can read everything on the whiteboard now in order to avoid any sort of confusion.
Ma'am, screen is not visible.
It's not visible? To whom?
Ma'am, me.
Only you?
I don't know.
Just rejoin again.
Ma'am, it is visible.
To see? SVM is able to see. Mishika can see. Siddhi can see. I can't speak. It is.
Ma'am, I have
But
sent comment
Mishka,
on the group. If you want to see
something like that.
comment.
Is the idea clear now? Rhythm, can you see it now?
Ma'am, have you written something on it?
Yes, everything is written. Layout of entire presentation. Can
Yes,
anybody see
ma'am.
it on the screen as a
Ma'am, I can see now.
okay?
Ma'am, I have
You can also
sent it
send it as a
on the
screenshot on the group.
Yes, ma'am, done. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Siddhi.
Ma'am, do we have to continue our podcast mission on on the topic that we have told you today or sorry yesterday?
Yes, every week we will be having one podcast launch. So it is requested that you people will be recording three podcasts or videos of your own as soon as I ask you to do so, and it will be released on a weekly basis. So, like today we are on 6th, one video will be released on 8th of November, okay, which is not 8th of November, I'm planning for 15th November. Okay, you have enough time for that then. Another video will be released on 6th of December, and then we will have the last one on 20th of December, 30th or 20th of December. But you are supposed to record it beforehand only. Okay. She has not come. So, who all are ready to present their layouts now? SVM Dehradun, Ganika, Rhythm, Mishika, Siddhi, please raise your hand as soon as you are.
Ma'am, just 2 minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
Done? Rishabh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can come forward and talk about your layout.
Ma'am, welcome. My name is Rishabh, and this is Motive Talks. The purpose of this podcast is to give us few lines and description about self improvement. Uh, it is a 3 day series in which first day we will discuss about self management, second day self motivation, and third day self control of mental and physical health. The target audience are of age 15 plus, and the podcast name is The Way to Improve. It will be released on every Friday weekly.
Is there any logo of your podcast?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Introductory and exiting line of your podcast. How are you going to begin your podcast every time?
Hello, friend. Welcome, homies, to my welcome, homies. Myself, Rishabh, and this is Motive Talks. This is day one of self manage improvement series. I'm ending like that. If you like this series, we will continue and make more than this series.
Very nice. Good attempt, Rishabh. Very nice attempt. Okay, Mishika.
Yes, ma'am. So I'm Mishika and I'm here to share the
Please
layout.
switch on your video, Mishika.
Yes, ma'am. I'm Mishika and I'm here today to share the layout of my podcast. So the name of my podcast is Crimes Against Life. the purpose or the mission is to actually aware the youngs and the teenagers about the danger of drugs, and to give more information about them, how are they working in the countries, how they are regulated. The uh, targeted age group are the youngs, the adults, and the teenagers. So, the medium of the podcast is going to be a mix of everything. I will be having stories, some one or two. One episode is going to be a solo one. And the planning of the day wise is like, the first day I will be talking about what exactly are drugs and crimes, how are they happening in the country. The second day, I will be talking about what policies or what strategies have been taken out for the prevention of this. The third day, I will be talking about what are the causes of this thing, and how we, as a solo individual, a citizen, can try to reduce the rates. So, how frequently it will be released every weekly. I will be releasing 3 to 4 episodes. The logo is this, ma'am. Can you see?
Okay, so there is a dagger out there. Okay, series of steps, and a mic is there.
Yes.
Yes, good.
The introductory speech is going to be: Hello everyone. Drugs and crimes nowadays, in which region? Are they not too common? So, everyone, welcome to my podcast. I'm Mishika and I will be guiding you through a roller coaster of drugs and crimes. So, come to join me in this thrilling and adventurous uh, thing. And the
Series of.
uh, and the exiting line is going to be, so that's it for that's it everybody for today. I will meet you again in the next episode to continue this thrilling roller coaster that we embarked our journey on.
Right. Make sure, Mishika, every time the introductory and exiting line should be same, and it should not be created on spur, because this is how people will get to know you. Okay, your taglines, your introductory line are like fixed statements by which people also start knowing you. So don't change them with every episode. Okay, well tried. Good one, Mishika. Okay, Rhythm.
Hello, hello everyone. I am Rhythm Rana. My channel name is Try for Social Ill. Topic of my podcast is social issues. It will be having for 3 episodes. For each uh, each episode will be shared every week, and my target audience are mostly parents and teenagers, and um, I will share my podcast narratively in a narrative way, and each podcast will have different social issues, and social issues. The 3 topics that I will be sharing in 3 episodes, that are understanding of parents about their children, pressure of work on people, sexual thoughts and attraction during teens. Introductory line Introductory line are: Hello everyone, I Rhythm Dana. Welcome you on my channel Strive for Social Ill. Today we are planning to start our first episode, that is understanding of parents about their children. In this episode, they will be going to parent this target of my audience. My target audience are parents, because like most of the times they are not able to understand their children's feeling, and most of the times they did not know about their children, what happens with them in the school or tuition anywhere. And the exiting line is that: thank you for listening to me, and hope parents will thank you for listening to me, hope this episode will help you all in your life as well. Let's meet on the next episode.
Right. Good rhythm. Also, I want to just put you on track when it comes to social issues. Social issues are the ones which brings a problem in the society. So when you talk about the topic like understanding of parents about children, it is not a social issue. You have to give them what is the social issue in here. Are parents hitting their children? Is that a social issue? Or parents pressurizing the kids? Is that a social issue? Okay. So you have to term that understanding of parents about children, it's more of counseling type of thing. Okay, you're understanding each other's psychology, so you have to change the title of your episode. Okay, Siddhi.
Namaskaram, everyone. Today is life, that only life you are
Siddhi, switch on
sure
your
of.
video.
Good morning, good morning, everyone. Today is life, the only life that you are sure of. I, Siddhi Sharma, your friend, am here today to give you a good news that we are going to release and that we are going to start a new series of podcasts. Your own podcast name is Mind of Hobbies This. The purpose of this podcast is to tell you about your hobby, to tell you about the importance of the hobby, and to and to and to tell you how to play an important role in your life. My target audience is not only the younger one or the elder one. This can be listened by everyone. It will give you a huge and huge like a huge and huge what it will give you a positive effect in your life. You will start following your hobby and uh, and and the medium of my podcast is going to be the solo episodes. The episodes will be shared weekly, and 3 to 5 episodes will be shared in the total. Thank you.
Okay, I think Siddhi, it was pretty unplanned because there were breaks in between. I couldn't capture the entire introductory line very positively. Um, I don't know if you have prepared it or not, or you were speaking on spot.
Ma'am, actually, I was a like I forgot the middle that line that I have prepared. That mm.
Okay. Ganika.
Yes, ma'am. A warm welcome to all. I invite you all to Narration Hall. My name is Ganika, and the purpose of this podcast is to tell fictional and non-fictional stories. It is for all from the kids to their grandparents. Everyone are welcome. Total number of episodes are 4 and are about 7 to 9 minutes. They will be released on every Saturday at 9 p.m. So stay live and don't forget to watch it. Ma'am, the introduction line is my name is Ganika, and today I'm here with my podcast narration host. So grab some snacks to enjoy it. The ending line I wish you all are gonna love this and would share it to others. So let's meet at Saturday with another interesting short story. So stay excited.
Right. I think you have given layout pretty simply and nicely, but I still could not catch on what is the purpose of your podcast. You have not declared that, right? Have you? She's out, dropped. Ganika,
Ple- Ma'am, can you please repeat? My class was late
the
for a
purpose,
listen.
the purpose of your podcast.
Ma'am, to tell fictional and non-fictional stories.
Okay, it's very simple. What kind of what type of stories are you going to bring about? What kind of emotions is it going to invoke in people, in the children basically? So you have to little be specific because your podcast needs to have those words. Tell Though I simply understand that you are telling stories, that is fine, but how are you going to attract the audience? You have to choose those words. So the purpose of my podcast is basically to share long, historical stories or stories based on this or that, or it's going to be mixed of certain stories. So you have to, create a platform through your purpose also.
Like to take you back to the past,
The
like in
stories
that
that
way.
can take you back in the past. Okay. SVM Dehradun is raising hands. Yes, SVM. Yes.
Ma'am, after SVM, may I?
Yeah, I'll give you chance. Yes, wait. SVM Dehradun, switch on your video. Okay, I think that's okay, Madhav.
Hi everyone. Myself, Madhav Chopra. Our podcast name is Society Pressure. It is for teenagers. My mission is because of society pressure and children's disturb to disturb to their future and disturb to their future.
Madhav, be louder. I'm not able to gather your voice.
Hi everyone. Myself, Madhav Chopra. My podcast name is Society Pressure. It is for teenagers. Because of society pressure, children are disturbed to their future. That's why mission is to help teenagers. It will also the postcard the postcard
Podcast.
came in every Sunday. I I will release two episodes. Their name was what is society pressure and how to how to not disturb by society pressure. Thank you.
Okay, Madhav, tell me the topics which you will be releasing every Sunday. Three topics.
Topic.
Which is the most important thing here? I want to listen to those three topics.
What is society pressure
Hmm.
and how to not disturb by society pressure.
ये तो दो हुए. What is the third one?
Motivational story.
Okay, so Madhav, see, don't take it, very light. अगर आप एक एपिसोड दे रहे हैं और आप 5 मिनट का एक एपिसोड दे रहे हैं और आपके फर्स्ट एपिसोड का नाम है सोसाइटी प्रेशर, तो वो 5 मिनट के अंदर आपको टोटल सोसाइटी प्रेशर के बारे में ही बात करनी है. By examples, by whatever ways you really want to explain to the teenagers about the society pressure. फिर आप अपने नेक्स्ट एपिसोड के साथ आओगे तो जो आपने नेक्स्ट टॉपिक बोला था, व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक?
How to not disturbed by society pressure.
हाउ नॉट टू बी डिस्टर्ब बाय सोसाइटी प्रेशर. तो अब आपको 5 मिनट या जो भी लेंथ है आपके पॉडकास्ट की, उसके बारे में लगातार इसी टॉपिक को कवर करना है. अब अगेन आप एग्जाम्पल के थ्रू बात करते हैं, स्टोरीज के थ्रू बात करते हैं, इंसिडेंट्स के थ्रू बात करते हैं. दैट इज योर चॉइस. एंड द लास्ट टॉपिक इज अ मोटिवेशनल स्टोरी यू आर सेइंग.
Yes, ma'am.
उसमें आप 5 मिनट्स की एक मोटिवेशनल स्टोरी सुनाएंगे जिसके अंदर सोसाइटल प्रेशर के बारे से ही कुछ रिलेट करता हुआ होगा. राइट? तो आपको प्लान इस तरीके से रखना है. सी, दिस इज ऑल अबाउट प्लानिंग एंड ऑर्गेनाइजिंग. अब आप इसको लाइट नहीं ले सकते. आपने एक बार टॉपिक चूज कर लिया तो उसको बहुत सीरियसली आपने चूज करना है, बिकॉज दिस इज अबाउट हाउ यू कैरी फॉरवर्ड थिंग्स. ये आपका एक एक्सपीरियंस बनने वाला है लाइफ का. जब आप बड़े होंगे, ऑब्वियसली यू विल रिमेंबर दैट यू हैव कंडक्टेड सच पॉडकास्ट फॉर योर सेल्फ. राइट? तो इसको कोई हल्के में प्लीज ना ले. और आपकी जो पॉडकास्ट रिकॉर्डिंग होगी वो बैकएंड पर जरूर होगी और यहाँ पर वो ऑनलाइन रिलीज होगा. रिलीज एज इन यू विल शेयर इट विद मी, आई विल टॉक एट द बैकएंड. तो वो आपके पॉडकास्टिंग रिकॉर्ड होगी. ठीक है? तो वीडियो फॉर्म में होगी, चाहे ऑडियो फॉर्म में होगी, कैसे भी होगी. I will ensure that it should happen at your place. So सब अपने टॉपिक्स बहुत सोच समझ कर पिक करेंगे. अगर आपके पास अच्छा कंटेंट है उस टॉपिक पे बात करने के लिए और वो टॉपिक आपके इंटरेस्ट का है तो ही वो आप टॉपिक पिक करें. अदरवाइज कोई भी एबीसी टॉपिक जिसी ने बोला कि चल भाई तू इस पे कर ले या इस पे कर ले, ऐसे नहीं करना है. ठीक है, वो चीज आपके इंटरेस्ट की होनी चाहिए. आपने शुरू में अपने एम्बिशंस लिखे थे, उस एम्बिशन से भी रिलेट करके आप कर सकते हो, है ना. अब जैसे इफ आई टॉक अबाउट अथर्व, ही टॉक्ड अबाउट बैडमिंटन, तो बैडमिंटन के बारे में 3 सीरीज हम बना सकते हैं. ठीक है, उसके अंदर क्या क्या टॉपिक्स हो सकते हैं दैट यू विल टेल कि आप किस चीज के बारे में लोगों को अवेयर कराना चाहते हैं. तो अभी तो एक पॉडकास्ट की टाइम लिमिट बहुत छोटी रखी है हमने 5 मिनट्स, बट आप सुनते हो पॉडकास्ट बहुत बड़े बड़े भी होते हैं. वी हैव 1 आवर लॉन्ग पॉडकास्ट ऑल्सो, बट उतना बैठने की हिम्मत होनी चाहिए और वो जो पर्सन बात कर रहा है वो क्रिएटिव वे में बात करना चाहिए. अगर आपका पॉडकास्ट बोरिंग हो गया 5 मिनट से पहले लोग छोड़ के आपका पॉडकास्ट भाग जाएंगे. तो रिदम एंड मिशिका, आई एम वार्निंग यू पीपल ऑल्सो, क्योंकि आपके सीरियस टॉपिक्स हैं तो आपको अपना कंटेंट कुछ ऐसा बनाना है, उसमें ऑब्वियसली ह्यूमर नहीं आ सकता क्योंकि वो सीरियस टॉपिक है. बट आपको अपनी वॉइस और रीड अलाउड प्रोनाउंसिएशन इतना स्ट्रांग रखना है कि लोग आपके पॉडकास्ट को स्टिक करके रखे फॉर लॉन्गर टाइम और वो 5 मिनट्स तक सुने कि ये कुछ एक्स्ट्रा दे रही हैं जो अदरवाइज अवेलेबल नहीं है मीडिया पे, या होगा भी तो हमने सुना नहीं है. सो यू आर गिविंग इट इन अ कन्विंसिंग वे. दैट इज द पर्पस ऑफ द पॉडकास्ट.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Rhythm.
Ma'am, I want to ask that can I change that the first topic, understanding of
You can
parents?
change anything right now. आपका एक बार सबमिट हो गया ये लेआउट, उसके बाद आप चेंजेस नहीं करेंगे. आप सबके लेआउट सबमिट होंगे. ठीक है, अभी भी आपके पास टाइम है थ्रू आउट दिस क्लास कि अगर आपको कुछ चेंजेस करने हैं यू कैन डू दैट. एंड अदरवाइज आफ्टर दिस लेआउट सबमिशन उसके बाद कोई चेंजेस नहीं हो पाएंगे. Right now, SVM Dehradun. Yes, I can see many hands in the air. Tell me who's coming. Dianshu.
Hello everyone. My name is Diyanshu and this is my podcast discussion with Diyanshu. I am starting a series of 2 days, any topic and artificial intelligence. First day, how artificial intelligence works. And second day we will talk about how many fields we can run artificial intelligence. Or my target audience is between the age of 12.
Sort of background noise at your end, Deyanshu. Either ask everybody to be quiet because I can barely hear you. या close आकर आप बात करें माइक के, या पीछे डिस्टरबेंस को शांत करवाइए. Yeah.
We will talk about the first day how artificial intelligence works. And second day I will talk about how many fields we can run artificial intelligence. Or my target is audience is between the age of 12 to 16.
Very nice. Okay. So that's your audience. But tell me, how are you going to deliver it? What is the medium? Are you going to speak alone as a solo episode, like you will be just giving the information, or is it like you are going to interview someone who is going to tell you about artificial intelligence, or is it like in a story or narrative way? How are you going to present it?
Solo.
Solo. Okay. And have you prepared any logo? आपने अपने पॉडकास्ट का कोई लोगो बनाया बेटा, कोई डिजाइन? नॉट येट. ओके. इंट्रोडक्टरी एंड एग्जिटिंग लाइन. आप स्टार्टिंग में क्या बोलेंगे अपने पॉडकास्ट के जब जब आपका एपिसोड स्टार्ट होगा? हाँ जी बच्चे, नहीं बनाई? ठीक है, make it faster.
Good evening, all of you.
Okay.
Yes, my name is I am good evening, all of you. I am Diyanshu, and this is my podcast discuss with Diyanshu.
फिर से आवाज आ रही है पीछे से. बेटा प्लीज बी क्वाइट, लेट हिम स्पीक. Yes, you said I am Diyanshu. This is my podcast.
Good all of you. I am Diansu, and this is my podcast, Discuss with Diansu.
Okay, discuss with Dianshu. Good. Okay, that's it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I would just recommend, I would want you to edit this. Welcome everyone to my podcast, Discuss with Dianshu. In our today's episode, we are going to talk about how artificial intelligence work. In this episode, you will get to know about various forms of artificial intelligence and how it can be helpful to you. And then you can start your topic. Okay, got it, Dianshu? Many hands again in the air at the back. Okay, firstly, wait for a while. I'll give chance to Vansh. Vansh, you can speak up.
My name is Vansh, and podcast my podcast name is 123 Love. And the purpose of my podcast is to tell the and the and my purpose also the podcast is to tell the people that we should laugh at every moment of our life. We should stay happy because we we should stay happy. And the age group and target audience is above is less than below 10th standard below 10th
You cannot say below
standard.
10 standard or something. Mark the age group. It is for the children, it is for the teenager. Nobody understand who is in 10. See, we have people who have reached 10 standard in early age. Then, if that person is genius, so it's not meant for lower than 10 standard. You cannot mark that like this.
It is for under like under 14 or 15 years old
Now,
boy.
14 or 15. That means once you have not scripted it properly, this is not a right way. Rest of you who have already spoken, you can type right or something and submit your layout to me on the group. Okay.
Ma'am, let's speak now.
Ridyanshi, continue.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, may I start?
Yes.
Hello everyone, my name is Siddhanshi and my podcast name is going to be Artistry Unleashed. So the purpose or the mission of podcast is to make people like smile or do something creative and open their creative minds, like what could they make, their designs and all. Then know our targeted audience because everyone has the right to smile and to happiness. So everybody can listen to it. So like there will be mostly solo episodes and like 3 4 episodes I will be releasing, and they will be released weekly. So, ma'am, logo is still now not ready. I'll be making today. So, ma'am, the introductory line. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Artistry Unleashed. When you want to achieve something, the whole universe becomes busy in matching you with it. So, guys, embark on the journey of joy and creativity. With this, let us start our today's podcast. And the ending one, Acha chalti hu. Now stay updated for the next one. Don't be selfish. Share it with the close ones to make them also do something creative. Bye. Let's strike up a conversation in next episode. Then my topics will be for the first day. Every day I'll be sharing some fun facts, and then on the first day gardening tips, making healthy breakfast, and all about nature. Then second day fun fact, all about school memories like giggles and creating your own school uniform, small school uniform. Third day, fun fact, importance of dohas, discussion of many prominent dohas, creative decorative piece for dohas like background and then writing a doha on it and many such creative pieces.
Very nice. Good. Very nice, Ridyanshi. Good presentation. Now we have some offline students who will also talk about their podcast, Avni and Vaishnavi. Please tell them, first of all, what is your louder, louder. First of all, your name, podcast, just like this.
I'm Vaishnavi.
Hello, buddies,
I Vaishnavi.
and I Avni
From
from
Changing
Changing Minds.
We are broadcasting moral stories for kids so that they can learn moral values like discipline, truth, goodness, etc.
Our plan is to podcast more than 3 episodes in every week. Our new story is coming on Monday, 11th November at 1 p.m.
We will meet you on Monday. Goodbye and have a nice day.
So it's going to be an interview, kind of, or it's kind of dual, two-person speaking about moral stories. Okay, so you're combining for your moral stories, right? We have SVM Dehradun also. SVM Dehradun. Okay, this is their logo. Nice. Good attempt.
Ma'am,
Yes, Beta.
can I start?
Yes.
Hello everyone, my name is Abhinav and today I am sharing some details of my podcast. In this podcast, the podcast name is Planet Life. In this podcast, there are many details on planets and the living organism on it. The main thing in this podcast is about the planets in which human can live like Earth. There are 2 episodes of this podcast. First about planets and second about how living organisms was born. Every episode has different details on planets and living organisms. In this podcast, you can know how does that alien really exist or not. We can also know that how Earth was formed and humans were born. Thank you.
Good one. Very nice. So that is, I guess, only the purpose right now. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what is the name of your episodes?
And first is Planet Explained and second is how living organisms were born.
And third? 3 episodes will be there.
Ma'am, does alien really exist?
Okay. So are you sure you will be able to speak about it for 5 minutes?
Yes, ma'am.
Very nice. Very nice. I think that was by far the most strongest content and very clear content. Good. That's Abhinav, right? Okay. Who's next? Please speak up.
Hello friends, myself Shivam and this education world.
Sorry to interrupt you, Shivam. Myself, Shivam is the wrong English. You should say I am Shivam or my name is Shivam or this is Shivam.
Hello friends, I am Shivam and this education world. I have started a series of 3 days in which I will share the importance of education. The target audience are children. On first day, we will discuss about education and its advantages. Second day, we will discuss about way of learn education. Third day, we will discuss about value of education.
Okay. Shivam, are you sure it's not going to be a boring podcast?
No, ma'am.
Okay. I hope you will introduce certain facts which are very appealing to everyone, and they should be able to listen to you for longer time, right? So make sure whatever you are planning forth, it's going to be interesting. Okay. Now, those who are left, I will take it up tomorrow. But for the rest of you, I'm going to tell you that there is another task involved in it, that is of creating your small web page, okay, of your podcast. You know how to create the web page? Any idea how to create web page?
To write the story.
No, not the story, but the introductory, not introduction, sorry, the purpose and the mission of your podcast and logos and titles. How many of you know how to create web page in HTML? Mishika knows. Okay. So tomorrow's in charge is going to be Mishika. SVM Dehradun, do you have the systems available so that you can work individually on them? Systems available. Okay, then I'll work out on how we can create this thing. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
No device tomorrow. I mean, yes, it's possibility, or either you can do it from your home only. I'll let you know then for how we can create the web page, or if there is any other possibility to create the introduction or the purpose of your podcast. I'll let you know. But those who are left as of now from SVM Dehradun, tomorrow in the beginning, firstly, you will be telling me about the purpose and the mission and the entire layout as told by others. And rest, ROS, Ridyanshi, Siddhi, Vansh, Rhythm, all of you will be submitting your layout to me on the WhatsApp group. Okay? So that's all for the day, everyone. Namaskar. And you also will be submitting it to me. Okay?
Ma'am, you have to submit your layout by writing it on a page.
No, you can type it and share it with me.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am,
In that layout,
ma'am, may I leave?
come.
Yes.
Okay. Bye, ma'am.
Bye bye.